Dominoes will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. A challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Running it back, it's Brown. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Loses 3. Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers more. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Running out of time in the pocket. The Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Other returner lost the ball. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Football comes out, and the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense... It's a fumble! The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Now, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Vanderbilt 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
He's brought down at the 20.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Caught in the backfield. It's Abuka. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Single. Set. Ready. Shift. Handle.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Howard. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
First down, Commodores.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. The Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
White 18, Rocky switch. White 18, Rocky.
Makes a quick catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. Moves the ball up to the 30. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Howard. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the 1st half of play. And so that will wrap up a very interesting 1st half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Down he goes, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Powers through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And the Commodores will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Johnson. This time, a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Commodores will try to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Commodore starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Commodores looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Here we go. Ready?
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. He's past the 30, the 20, inside the 10. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Commodores. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
At the 31, brings up second down.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Trying to find some room. It's Judkins. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain of the play. He's out of bounds, and that'll end the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Vanderbilt 28, Ohio State 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Second down coming up.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Back's got it again. Running through the tackle. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal upcoming. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 38 sets a kickoff.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Gain of 23 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
The tackle is made at the 50. Brings up second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Howard. And looking for a big play here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here.
Get ready.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Here's the 2nd down play. QB decides to keep it here. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Here we go.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Black 18. Black 18.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 7th play of the drive coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.